Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Shelter. In the last episode, we managed to dodge the greedy claws of a looming bird of prey, only to end up at the bottom of this cliff here in the middle of the night. So we have a whole new set of dangers ahead of us, including the darkness itself, as we need to make sure that none of our babies decide to wander off on their own. This circle of light that's surrounding our mama badger is very important. It's kind of like her range of view, I guess you could say. If any of our babies slip outside of it, then anything could pick them off. Predators of any sort, and we don't want that to happen, so we're going to try our best to make sure that they all stay very, very close to us as we search for food next to this little stream and make our way slowly out of this dark, spooky forest. Ooh! Oh gosh, there was a little crack there, I'm sure you heard, and of course our babies are so scared, but don't worry, little guys, don't worry, we have your back. So I saw this little bit of food over here. I'm gonna go back slowly and grab it. It looks like a carrot, maybe? A little carrot sticking out of the ground. So let's give it to one of our pale little badger cubs. That one looks a little bit paler than the rest. Of course, the ones that are pale are the hungriest, and since that one ate, his coat got a lot brighter and healthier. So let's continue down the stream here and keep our eye out for any lurking predators trying to eat our little cubs. I think this guy with the white back is quite hungry, but he's a little bit hard to get to right now. Okay, guys, okay. They're all a bit spooked right now. I guess I'll just place it down. Oh gosh, that guy's stealing it. It's a little bit hard to choose who you want to feed, and that guy right there is just gonna eat all of our food. We'll let him eat it this time, but hopefully next time he'll be nice and he'll share with his siblings. It looks like there's a dead end at the end of that stream, so we might as well go down this way. And, oh, there's another one right there. I barely saw the little green part poking out. It looks like it might be a radish, maybe? That one actually went to one of the hungry cubs, so that's good. It looks like we only have two more that are quite hungry, so hopefully we'll be able to find more food in here. And I'm keeping an eye out for, oh, there it is, that crack of the branch. So we need to run to keep up with our babies so they don't run out of our little field of vision here, this light circle. So let's make our way slowly down here. I'm sure we're looping back toward the stream, most likely. Right now we're in this little field of flowers, but it looks like we have another turnip here to give to our babies. So let's try our hardest to give it to this guy right in the back here. Okay, guys, goodness. They're all quite nervous. I think he got it. I think he did. It looks like he's eating in there. Okay. There we go. So now there's just one more who is quite pale after our big journey in the daytime with the bird of prey and the foxes. That was our first journey out of the family den. Do we have them all? Okay. One was in the flowers, so it was hard to see. And there is a frog, but I'm not going to try to catch him right now because I don't want to risk losing my babies if I run off after the frog. That would be that would not be good. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, they're running backwards. No, 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 little guys. It's okay. Mama's right here. There we go. They decided to run the other way this time, which is a little bit worrying. We don't want them to go off into the dark, spooky forest without us, because then whatever is stalking us right now, whatever is actually making those crunching noises in the forest would definitely try to pick them off. So let's get this guy right here. There you go. The right one picked it up. So now we can continue along knowing that all of our babies have actually been fed, and hopefully that will keep them throughout the night. Though I'm sure we'll find more food as we venture deeper. I'm sure that won't be a problem at all. And we're back at the stream now. It looks like we're going to continue following it downstream. I heard a little noise there, but I think it's okay. So let's let one of the cubs eat that. They all seem about the same right now, so I don't think it matters who gets it. It kind of seems like the one on the right is a little bit bigger than the others. I wonder if that means he's been getting more food. It's a little bit hard to tell, but I'm starting to think he's growing a little bit faster than his brothers and sisters. So let's keep going downstream here and see what we find. Hopefully nothing. Oh, there it is. Oh gosh, and yep, they're running backwards again. Stop, little guys. Come on, come on. Stay with your mom. We can click the left button on our mouse to send a little bark out to our babies, of course, which doesn't really stop them from running very much, but it lets them know that we're around and to stay close, stay as close as they possibly can, which they're doing pretty well at right now. It looks like we have another radish here. There's quite a bit of food in this area. I'm kind of surprised. The last area seemed like it was probably the best place to keep our little babies stocked up and full and ready for the adventure ahead. And it looks like that's probably another dead end there, so we're going to go down this way here. Through this little archway of rocks, I suppose. And I already see another stream ahead. It really seems like we need to just head downstream until maybe we'll make it to a river. That would probably be the most logical thing. I'm waiting for another crack. I have a feeling it's been a while, so let's keep our ears, yep, keep listening here because we don't want these guys to run off too far, and they are very, very quick. As soon as they hear that twig snap, they are gone. And we do not want to lose sight of them, so let's hurry back up the stream here. Looks like they meet way at the top by that tree, but the sky, look how beautiful the sky is. I mean, this game can get pretty intense when you're trying to keep track of all of your little badger babies, but it is such a beautiful place. It's hard not to get lost in your surroundings sometimes. Which is a little bit dangerous considering that you need to keep such a close eye on these guys. Gotta make sure they're not gonna turn around and run away right now. So far, so good, though. We're doing very, very well. We've kept all 5 of our babies alive throughout the first level, and we're doing well in this one, too. We're at a little pond now. I hear the frogs croaking all around the place, but I'm too afraid to risk trying to catch one. I'm not sure if I can even catch one because I can't hold the shift key down unless, unless the twig snaps, because then I have to chase after these little guys. So otherwise, I can't run. I can only walk to stay very, very close by my babies. And, oh gosh, stop stealing all the food. He ate that one too. So he is definitely growing a little bit faster than the others, which is a bit unfortunate. We're going to have a little collection of runts except for that guy. But I guess that means that he is more likely to survive than the rest. At least we will certainly have one baby here. And oh, there's a frog. Can't really catch him though, so he's going to hop away and live another day. I see this turnip way up here though. Now you can really see it in the light. We'll grab that and try our best to feed it to one of the ones who actually needs it right now. And we'll just wait for him to eat so we can continue along, and we won't leave him behind. That wouldn't be good at all. It looks like we're heading downhill now. I believe so. We're just going to take the long way around to see if there's any... Oh, I almost missed that. To see if there's any other food around the place. And I'm going to try to give it to this guy. There we go. He looked like he was getting a bit hungry, so we'll give it to him so he can enjoy his little dinner. And I sort of see a little mound of dirt here. I sort of do. There it is. It was hard because it's a smaller one. I think this is a radish here. And the green is so small on the top that it's very, very hard to see. Harder than the turnips anyway, especially when it's so dark. So let's continue down this way through the rocks and down the hill. And it looks like there's some more tall grass up there as well. So we'll be able to creep around in there most likely. Let's just continue on down here. I wonder if this is leading us to the next area. It certainly seems like a straight path through. If it is, then we did very, very well. I'm surprised at how well we did keeping up with our little babies in this dark, spooky forest here. Nighttime is always a dangerous place to be wandering around when you have so many babies. And yes, it looks like we are transitioning to the next area where blood is pouring down from the sky. So that's great. That's absolutely great. And we did actually make it to a river, though it looks like a very dangerous river with those rapids going flying straight through. So why don't we continue on just a little bit further? We will grab this little turnip here. There we go. Here you go, little guys. Eat your turnip. And we'll take our first journey over to this rushing river. It looks like there's another piece of food over here, so we might as well grab that too before we head over there, and we'll see how exactly we're going to cross this. Seems like it's going to be a little bit tricky with all of those waves. Oh my goodness. It's kind of like this whole place is flooding at the moment, and the rain is so loud. Oh my gosh. I can barely hear myself at this point. I think it's mostly the river, so we can run again because there's no risk of our babies really leaving our line of sight. I see way up on the hill though there's some more groundhogs and some turnips, so I really want to go up there and try to catch them since we don't know when we're going to get another meal. We need to grab whatever we can at this point, and there we go. That was a good jump. That was a very good jump, Mama Badger. Let's give it to this baby here with a stripe on his back because he looks like he's getting quite pale right now, so we want him to eat up as much as he can, and that is a good full meal for any badger, especially a little baby. So let's grab this turnip too, feed that to one of these little guys. There we go. And then we're going to head toward the river, which looks very, very dangerous. So now that our babies are nice and full, we should be able to cross this river quite quickly. I hope so anyway, otherwise they're going to get swept away. Oh, they found a little carrot over here. They were barking away. Mom, don't leave this. We're still hungry. There you go. So that guy with the half stripe on his back was able to eat that, which is very, very good. And it looks like what we're going to need to do, there we go, we need to make sure we're behind this rock. So let's run now that that's passed, and let's go straight behind this rock so the waves can't really catch us as it goes over the rock. Let's see. Oh, little guy, come on in. You're gonna get us swept away. Oh gosh. So all 5 of us are still here because we were behind the rock, thankfully. And come on guys, come on. You gotta pick up the pace, otherwise you are going to get swept away. So it looks like there's a little carrot up there. We will grab that. And I see those 2 foxes lurking in the distance, which is a little bit unnerving. We're going to have to kind of shoo them away. Wait a second. I think you just ate. Let's give it to somebody else this time. That this one with the circle on his back just ate. So I'm trying to keep them all straight. I'm trying to keep them figured out here so I know who's been eating and who hasn't. The foxes are moving in the same direction as us. They're kind of leaving us alone at the moment. I see them crossing over the hill, the crest of the hill at the top there, so that's good. Let's give this to this guy. Why not? And let's continue on after he's done eating. There we go. We'll give it a little bit of an extra run here, a little boost as we head up over the top of the hill just to see what's on the other side. Looks like there's some apples up here, so we'll go ahead and knock those down for our babies. And we'll also grab that carrot. There's quite a bit of food up here too, so that is good. We don't have to worry about a low supply of food just yet, it seems. And we've been properly... Wait a second. Am I missing one? Oh, okay. He was just in the grass again. We're properly balancing out our food supply as well, so none of our babies are going very hungry, but my goodness, they're almost as big as Mama now. Look at that. That one right next to her actually really looks like her. It has kind of the same markings and everything aside from those little stripes on his eyes, so that's kind of cute, and he's almost as big as his mom now too, which is adorable. So let's get this carrot too. I'm sure we're going to need to cross more sections of a river very, very shortly, so I'm a little bit worried about that because it's raining so hard that the rapids are just rushing straight down, ready to sweep away our family of badgers, which is never, never good. So let's see, what is over here? Looks like it might be another bit of river, yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this little bit of carrot here, and then I believe I will end out the video right here. That will be the end of this episode. There you go, little guy. But if you would like to see us continue our way through this rainy, rainy river, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'll be updating this game on every Friday, and we have plenty of adventures to hold us over until then. I'll also leave a link in the description below when the next episode is online. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!